Hey, what's going on? I feel like recording a video here of my house in the Crew 2. I'm going to start off down here in the harbor, which is why I'm looking at this wall here, looking at all the cool stuff that they put in. But let's get started. This is, obviously, since this is my harbor, obviously there's going to be boats down here. So this is one of my boats. I don't know if I have uploaded a video yet with this boat, but it's pretty fast, and it's just fast. It's nice. This boat is new. I got it a few days ago. It handles okay. Jet boats are not my strong suit at all. Obviously, I have my other one over here. I like this one more because I still think that's a V8 Hemi V8 engine in the back, which I still think is awesome. Obviously, you can see over there are my hovercrafts, which I don't like to use a whole lot, and another speedboat right here. I don't use this one much except for maybe cruising. It's nice. And of course I got my shark boat over there. It's nice and fast, but it does not like jumps very well. Second it goes right back into the water, it slows down. Like, slows the way down. Just in case if anyone's wondering, and you're wondering where's my other boat that is blacked out and has red on it, that's upstairs in the living room area. Which now we are going on to the hangar. Majority of the planes down here are for stunt style or freestyle, except for the helicopter, though you can't use it in any aerial aerobatics or racing. Not easy to fly, but it's quite fun. I like it. And if you're wondering, that's my own personal design, and the words on the side, rock this, is a name to a station, radio station in this game, that I just like listening to. They have awesome music and songs. But I can't record none of that. Anyway, up here are planes meant for racing. Got, obviously, this one. Some of these I like, some of them I do not like. I did not do the design on this plane. Someone else did it, and I bought it. They have very good skills. I could never design something this well detailed at all. And obviously I have this one over here. This one I did design. I don't like it a whole lot. But, you know, if anyone else likes this design on this plane, let me know. You know, it make me feel a bit better. So far, I haven't seen no one else fly around with it. And over here, this slot is empty because, well, I don't have another plane for it yet. I want to get my money back up after I bought that Dodge Demon. Or just Demon, I don't want to call it the Demon. Demon, Devil, whatever it's supposed to be called. If you haven't seen that video yet, I will leave a link to that video in the description down below. But let's move on to the garage. And this is the car right here I was just talking about. It's very nice and fast. Very loose. I mean, it's loose and very grippy at the same time, so it's a challenge to drive it, which just makes it more fun. Ignore that. This is one of my other cars. You might recognize this. I don't know if you would or not. I don't think I've uploaded any videos on it yet, but I have another car just like this one, but instead of it being red, it's black, and it's for drifting only. This one is the street version, just for street racing itself. It's nice. I have it more lower down in the front. Kept the back the same. Handle's a bit better. And of course over here is a hybrid. Is it a hybrid? No. Just high class. I know a lot of people are going to hate me for that one. But whatever. It's a okay car. I did not buy this car at all. I won this a few months back. It's okay. I don't like it a whole lot, but it's nice to have for those other street racing. And obviously, I have my Demolition Derby truck over here. Which, there's my demolition count of how many other cars I've destroyed in the ring. Not at once, but you pretty much get what I'm saying here. I'm up to 42 so far. It's going to be fun to add some more mucks to this one if I ever get back into it. And on the other side, as you can tell right away, I have a Hummer, H1 Hummer collection. Obviously, I have the monster truck one, which the design on my Hummers are my own personal ones. So if you ever see them, if you ever play the Crew 2 and you see these designs, I worked very hard on it. I did my best on them. Obviously, monster truck style. This one, I believe, is street. I think it's street. Where's the sign for it? Nope. Nope, it's for rugged terrain. I do have a street Hummer. This one's for off-road rugged terrain. This one's a bit different design, but it's my way to show my support to the army. I can't do any more designs because I'm already maxed out on that. Anyway, this is another car. This is a car that you can win just by playing through the campaign mode of the game itself. But this car is not usually sitting here. And I do have a lot more cars. These cars are just cars I just feel like having right here. I can swap them out. See? Like I said, I have a whole lot of cars. This is one of my favorites so far. Kind of. Oh, it's fun. I have other demo cars, but I only got them because I needed them for a event a while back. I do have another monster truck. It's obviously a Ford Raptor. It's nice, but I only got it because I have one back on the first Crew game, which I don't think I finished recording, but I didn't see a point of finishing it. And obviously I have a regular Challenger here, off-road, and so on and so forth here. I'm going to try my best to show all these cars right now. I'll select one to sit in my showroom for here in a bit. Of course, got bikes as well. Gotta have them bikes. Oh yeah, this one I also just got for free. Got it a few days back when I got enough followers in the game. I have not driven it at all yet. I have not even touched it. See how many distance I've driven it? None. Miles I've driven on this one? Yeah, see? If you're wondering where that is, it's right down here. Yards? None. This one, yeah, that's about right. This one, I've not driven a whole lot. It's just not one of my styles. I like it, but I just don't use it. Obviously, those are the Hummers. One of the off-road terrain bikes. There's my buggy. Once again, one of my own personal designs. I did my best to go with the logo, the emblem, the company that made this vehicle. I think it matches just fine. And this one, I did not do the design work on this one. Someone else did. I like it. It's awesome. It's a nice bike, too. There's another Ford Raptor. Yeah. Yeah. It's another one I didn't do, but someone else made a design I was looking for, and I bought it. It's very nice. Very well done and detailed. And here's, of course, the high-class cars. I don't like them very much, like I said. Drag Race. Have not recorded a video on that yet, but I will eventually. This car is pretty fun in a straight line. Drift class cars. I don't use these cars a whole lot. I don't like drifting in this game. It's got a weird handle to it. I have not figured that out. But, like I said before, I like muscle cars. Kind of my main thing. So yeah, this is the drift style version. Here is the street. Obviously. Let's skip over that one. Here's another police car. I don't know any police cars out there that have rims that big, but whatever, doesn't matter. He's off duty. This bike, which I do not use much at all, as you can tell of how many miles I've driven it. I have it for PvP matches, which, if no one knows what that means, it means player versus player, which some players have really rare parts fully attached to their vehicles, and just makes them go ridiculously fast, or they know exactly what they're doing. Here's the car I'm going to put down. I like this car for sure. It's obviously it's an old school classic car, but it's also one of those cars you had to find back in the first Crew game, where you had to find all 20 parts of it scattered across the map area. I'm going to put this down right now. With this one you can change it to look like one of the cars you had from the first Crew game, but I'm not going to do that. I'm keeping it. I'm not swapping it on. I'm trying to finish the rest here. It's my dirt bike again, street version style. Needed it for a event, so I got one. With one that I knew. Some of these bikes I use, some of them I do not. See, this one has 0 miles on it. I can't remember how I got this one. I don't think I bought it, to be honest. I think I won it again. Here's one heck of a nice bike. I did my best and work on this one the best I can. The flag does not look good in my personal opinion, but I did my best on this. So I like it. It's a cool design. Indian motorcycle. Here's a bike I do love a lot, actually. If I had the money, I would definitely buy this bike in real life. Pretty much how this bike is right now, I would have it exactly the same in real life. It's just a nice bike. And here is the H1 Hummer Street version. Sorry about that, it's kind of late right now and I'm just tired, so I'm going to try to wrap this up. This bike is new, and let me tell you something. It is something else. That skull is something else. Let me tell you what. I'm gonna bring this out quick and show you what I mean. You can get the bullet holes and the rusted out seat on this bike, and it just looks mean, along with this skull headlight. But check out what happens when the headlight comes on. Isn't that clever? Oh, if someone does this in real life, I mean, wow. Pretty sure it's possible, but yeah, that's just awesome. The bike's awesome. I haven't used it much lately, but I will. So yeah, I'm only up to 42 miles on it. Not a lot. Here's another car. Obviously, I have. The design I worked on, I'm still kind of tinkering around with it. I tried to replicate a design I had in a different online racing game, which, very sadly, they pulled the plug on it about back in 2015. It lasted for a solid of 5 years. If anyone else knows what I'm talking about, just put the initials of that game down below. You would know exactly what I'm talking about. Because if you think my collection of cars is big on here, you have no idea how many cars I had back on that game. I had the rarest of all cars. I had a collection of them. Anyway, moving on. Another police car. I figured why not have a few police cars. This one's the closest I can get to a cop car, in my opinion. Except for the hood, of course, but I don't care. Another Dodge Charger. Is that right? Yeah. I like this car. I did not get this car because of Dukes of Hazzard or any type of movie. I got this car because I grew up with someone that had one, and it was just badass to hear him start that engine up every morning. But anyway, moving on. Here's another good classic car of mine. Probably seen it in my other street racing videos. It's a nice car to drive. Here's another one. I doubt it's in any videos except for this one now. It's nice, fun. Oh, yeah. The design on this car here, like the silver trimming, is something that I worked on. So if you ever run across this design on the hood only goes with this hood design and style, okay? If you want to make your own, go for it. I don't care. Here's another car. I think, once again, this is another one I earned. I won it. I don't remember exactly how. But it's a nice car. Don't use it a lot, but it's nice. Here's another car that is nice, but I don't drive it very much. I do once in a while. When I need to. No special designs on this one. At all. This one has a unique design to it. If anyone can tell right away what I did my best to replicate, just put that in the comments down below if you want. If not, then, well, it's your choice. Here's a car I definitely do love. Once again, the design on it is something that I personally did, and I am very proud of how well it turned out. I'm gonna pull this one out as well to show you what I mean. Black. Okay, there we go. It's clearing up. So yeah, the design, once again, I worked on. It took me a while to try to get it just right. This car is something else. It's very awesome. I can't remember the name to it because, once again, I'm someone that cannot read, so I don't care that much. But it's an awesome car. I did the interior as well. So, yeah. Last car. It's another car I think I won from a different event challenge. So it's a nice car. It's nice. Just don't use it a whole lot. Quite frankly, I kind of just don't care that much about it. So anyway, let's get to that car. Oh wait, did I skip any? No, I did not. Anyway, let's move on to the last and final floor of this place. The living room. One side is the kitchen. You can see the helicopters up here too. I don't have to, I can choose to have it up here. Any cars that is in the living room area is listed as favorites. So that means I can just swap to it when I'm in free roam, anytime I want. So I like this helicopter a lot. Actually, it's fun. Kitchen. Can't really use the kitchen at all. That tail's probably hidden it. On this side is my other two vehicles. Obviously, a Mustang car I worked on with red tires, and it does have red smoke, tire smoke. Obviously has my favorite station on the side. And finally, my racing boat, which by the way, I just added that onto it. It says it on the side too, on the other side. It's kind of hard to see, but yep, there it is. So this is pretty much my place. This is where I can change outfits. And yeah, it's a cool place. My place is down here in Miami. I didn't select it. It was given to me when I first logged on here a few years back. But ever since then, I kind of grown used to liking it a bit more. If I had a choice, I would not be down here this far south at all. I would be somewhere else. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video of, I guess, what this would be called, a penthouse, or I'm just going to list it as my garage and the crew too. There you go. Obviously a TV here on a loop of showing the trailer to this game itself, which I have it muted now because of copyright strike reasons, because of the music. But if you've not seen the trailer to this game, I strongly suggest you go check it out. Okay, wait. Y'all just saw that, right? Not the world bending, but no. There was a police helicopter and police cars. That was in the trailer, obviously, because this is the trailer to this game. But there's no... You can see cop cars, like stationary ones. They don't move. And that's it. I've not seen a single police chopper, except for maybe the chopper in here that people made police designs for. But that doesn't count. You know, there's no cop or police activities. The only cop car we ever saw was during a particular street race. And that wasn't even an actual cop car itself. It was just a Dodge Charger with a paint-up scheme as a cop car. You know, I'm just going to say it anyway, because I doubt the devs and the makers of this game is ever going to see this video. If they ever do, you tease us with the cops, okay? If you cannot tell, there's quite a few players out here that are kind of bored of doing the challenge things, okay? Give us an event where we're being chased again, you know, or something, or here's something, racers versus cops, you know, doesn't matter what family of racing, you know, versus the police departments in their area, you know. That would be a fun thing to do. That would be a fun thing to see. You know, like street racing family versus the regular street cop cars, you know. Pro racing against the pro cop drivers. Off-road family versus... You get the idea. Off-road family versus the off-road police force, you know. That would be fun. That would be fun. Okay, it doesn't have to be in free roam of us, you know, racing against them. You know, just make something with the cops, please. Alright, if you can't tell, a lot of players want cops to be around. But anyway, once again, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. If you did not, well, you also still know exactly what to do. I was looking straight forward, and I thought that black dot was on my monitor. Sorry. Anyway, yeah. You know what to do if you liked it, or if you did not like it. And I hope you have a good day, good morning, a good evening, and a good night. And talk to y'all later. If you're tired of hearing my voice, just tell me down below as well, because sometimes I'm getting kind of sick and tired of talking all the time as well. I need a cup of water. So, anyway, see you next time.